Many who visit Freudenfelsen, or any place in Germany for that matter, believe the sun never shines on that green landscape. This late July morning, the sun was making up for all those rainy days and warmed the area uncomfortably before 7 in the morning. Schwartz and Shelby met Herman Noyes at his office at the back of his house at 07:30 and picked up the tools to clear their plot. Armed with a scythe and a mattock, the two new gardeners marched forth to do battle against the results of years of sloth and neglect. Engrossed in their own thoughts, they crossed the mud patch and approached the hut, enjoying the warmth and fresh air. They almost stumbled over a sleeping Fräulein Helga Noyes, lying nude on a blanket in a spot she had cleared in the tall grass. Shelby choked up, having never experienced such a situation before. Schwartz coughed politely and signaled Shelby to step back. Shelby was frozen to the spot, staring at the lovely bronze creature at his feet. Schwartz grabbed Shelby by the arm and said, "Snap out of it, Shelby. She's not that enchanting." Helga sat up with a start, smiled innocently at the two men, and said with her perfect British accent, "Ah, the new gardeners have arrived earlier than I expected. You must excuse me for occupying your land, but it has become my habit, and I did not expect you so early. I'll leave quickly." Shelby regained his voice, if not his senses. "Oh, don't let us disturb you." Helga laughed as she pulled on her baggy shorts and tight tank top. "You expect me to lie quietly like a little mouse while you mow grass and bushes over me? No, no, that is much too dangerous. I believe I might be a distraction to your work, and you have plenty to do." "Miss Noyes, I presume?" said Schwartz. "My name is Schwartz, and this is Mr. Shelby. You may certainly continue to use this plot on weekday mornings when we are not here." "Why, thank you, kind sir. I accept your generous offer." There are probably many articles in serious medical journals detailing the effects of visual stimuli on the chemistry of the human body. Marvin Shelby could have entered those studies as he watched Helga carefully pick her way across the mud flat and disappear into the hedges of the gardens. In February 1968, the KGB head, Yuri Vladimirovich Andropov, and his senior collection officers from Western Europe met to discuss the alleged deactivation of the U.S. Army 517th MI Group at Camp King in Germany. This Army unit was one of the KGB's main targets, and the implications of this deactivation could be of significant consequence to the Soviet Union and Warsaw Pact security. The KGB First Directorate's West European Collection Desk Chief, the Directorate's Security Chief, Colonel General Simonitis, and several staff members of the Security Directorate and West European/U.S. Forces Desk argued vigorously but could not reach a consensus. "Comrade Simonitis makes a good point," Andropov observed. "There has never been a U.S. deception operation of this scale, and we have no indicators to suggest that the disbanding of the 517th Military Intelligence Group is anything other than an attempt by the United States Army to save money to pay for their Vietnam War." Cigarette smoke from a dozen packs of Gaulois, John Players, Peter Stuyvesant, and Lucky Strikes, purchased at the special stores reserved for the Russian socialist elite, wafted upwards aimlessly from large crystal ashtrays. The nicotine haze clouded the dark mahogany-paneled room in the Lubyanka building, the Moscow headquarters of the Komitet Gosudarstvennoy Bezopasnosti, KGB, Committee for State Security.